evening, everyone. You have found Red Heaven, our Heart, the City Beneath actual play here on High Shelf Collective. I am your games master, Doc Rimbo. We are playing through Dagger in the Heart, a setting for the game Heart by Rowan Rook and Descartes. And it's been pretty fantastic, but I gotta tell you, we're close to the finish line. We're nearing the end, maybe only a few episodes left, which means we gotta go. We gotta get this magic train. We got to get this magic train, people, before somebody gets it who shouldn't have it. And I'm sure that all of us could think of several examples from the real world of people who should not have access to a magical time and space traveling train. It would just be bad. Anyways, we're all going off the rails in a crazy train. We're glad that you're here, and I'm glad that our cast is here for today. Cast, let's go around and introduce yourself. Who are you playing? Tell us about your little dolly, and then what does your dolly give off in terms of theme song vibes? If you had to pick a theme song from our reality that fits your character, what would it be? Or you can substitute something else if you'd like. And also tell us what your beats are for this session. What are the two things that you are hoping to accomplish before the end of today's session? Who would like to go first?
I can go.
Sid.
Hey, I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the internet at Greek Sid. If you try really, really hard, because I'm really not on socials much, you can find me on Discord, though, and say hi. I am playing Jazzy. She is our no heart song deep epiurist, aka Bees. Everyone say hi to Larry and Larry's new friend,
Larry.
Shadow Larry.
It's terrifying. Or Shadow Larry.
I think I gave this a lot of thought. Jazzy's theme song, both due to the lyrical qualities as well as the old music video from the 90s, would be Blind Melon's No Rain.
Class.
Yeah.
The outfit, absolutely.
Correct.
Hello.
Correct.
And the music video.
And also the song, when you listen to the lyrics, is actually, it's a little melancholy. I won't lie. It's basically just saying they want someone around, and someone is gonna be there when they wake up, and it's
we all want that for Jazzy,
but you wouldn't know unless you listened really hard. Also, a little Jazzy. So yeah.
What are Jazzy's beats for today?
My beats tonight. We'll see about the Zenith, which is destroy one of the opposition factions.
Yes, we're getting the Zenith beats, the end game beats. Yeah, destroy a faction.
And then lovingly a major beat of take a stupid risk to aid someone in dire peril.
Ooh, excellent. Love that for you. Let us go clockwise. So let's go right below you on my screen to Derek. Atop. Hello, my friend.
Hi. Hello. Shalom. I'm not Jewish, but shalom.
Thanks. Anyway, Derek, tell us who you're playing and what their theme song is.
I am playing Wines to the Wind, the most beloved and hated character on the party. It's a good mix.
True.
It is the best. God, do I love a good balance. And he is a Vermissian knight, and we have so much to do today. Damn that train. The song that would probably most well describe Wines probably has to be Hate My Life by Theory of a Dead Man.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's that new
idiot.
You.
That was my second.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yes, fantastic. And what are Wines' beats for this episode?
His beats have not changed since the last one, which was forge a friendship and romantic relationship with an NPC, and also thanks to your actions, a haven is pitched into deadly chaos.
You got forge a relationship with an NPC.
I think you did. So pick a different one. Get your
did?
Zenith beat on there.
Yes, because you made friends with my bees.
Oh, that's right, I did. Good old bee friend. You know what? Sorry, it's been 2 weeks. So then not that one, but my Zenith beat is sacrifice yourself to delay the delving machine.
Okay, all right. Yeah. What was that, Sid? Sid, what was that?
What was that?
Okay. Let's go over to Benji. Benji, help.
Hi.
Don't look at me.
Look over
Focus
there.
on
Look
me.
at Benji.
Focus on me.
Look at Benji. Don't look at me.
I'm doing a little dance.
Thank you, Benji.
Hi, I'm Benji. I'm playing Toby, your drow heartsong deadwalker. And if Toby had a theme song, I couldn't pick between two songs, but they're by the same band. So it is either This Charming Man or Girlfriend in a Coma by the Smiths.
Of course it's the
Of
fucking
course it's
Smiths.
the
Of course it is. The sad
Yes.
boy troubadours. The Hey, I'm so happy for you. What are Toby's beats for today?
Toby's beats are deliver a crucial message on behalf of the heart. He has the message, but he just needs to deliver it.
That's true.
And then his zenith beat is become one with the heart and bind your essence to it.
Oh, that is fun. Come one with the heart and bind your essence. I love to see how you're going to try and pull that off. This will be great. Let us go above you to a trash wizard man. Playing trash wizard man.
No,
Hello,
you're right the
everyone.
first time.
I
Are
am
you
a trash wizard.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, checks.
I should really go dumpster diving for some spare parts. Hey, everybody, I'm RJ. Today I'm playing Shubil, who is the junk mage. We both go by he, they. So I, like Benji, have two, but they're wildly different. For the theme songs, one is "Stuck in the Middle with You" by the Steelers Wheel,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and the other one is "Abracadaver" by the Hives.
That's really
by the
good.
Hives. Now,
By
is
the
that
Hives.
is that the same as the original Abracadabra, or is it
No,
is it a cover?
it's
a new one.
Abracadaver.
Cadaver. Yeah.
Abracadaver. Okay, I like
Very
that.
different.
I don't even know I don't know the Hives well enough to know that one, but I already know.
I'll post it in chat. It's
Yes,
a
please.
I think that's the I like Stuck in the Middle with You. I think you're right on the money with Abracadaver. I won't lie.
I've had her Tick Tick Boom. Yeah.
From
You do
Tick,
like
Tick,
explosions.
From Tick Tick Boom. My beats are make an offering at a temple or shrine as the minor, and my zenith is reach tier for the heart.
Excellent. Sweet. I think that you're well on your way to both of those.
Yes.
Finally, Ali.
Yes.
Tell us about the sad boy.
Yes, the sad boy, Elric, the heart song witch. Yes.
Sad boy.
The sad boy. His theme song is absolutely staying alive, but it's been playing on loop for however many years he's been alive in
Oh,
the back
God.
of his head and driving him mad, and it's not a great time.
can't
So that would,
die.
it checks out.
Mhm.
Knows the
beats?
exact rhythm of how to do CPR though.
Yeah, exactly. If only he knew how. He watches people die. That's his job. His active beats. For a minor beat, I've got Aid a Traveler in Need, and my zenith, destroy one of the opposition factions. Yes.
Excellent.
All right.
Last time on Red Heaven, the party returned to Prostmuth, their sort of base of operations, a lighthouse there, and found that it had been destroyed during their absence. But while they felt like they were only gone for maybe a day or so, it felt like this happened weeks and weeks ago. That time, as it has been, is fucky. And that apparently evidence points to the Ptolemy Bay Company coming through here and shooting the place to shreds, wrecking it. Their friend Howie was alive, but very few other things were left intact before their return. But by the time they got there, they had a different visitor, the Knight of Larks, sent there by a person they used to know as Rami, but whose true name is Lord Eremos Brightness Sears the Eye, the architect in charge of the Vermissian, if it could be attributed to one single person, who was then humiliated and cast out, and now trying to reach the delving machine to get some revenge and to make things back to the way they were, which is to say awful for everyone else. And so the party was faced with the reality of the fact that Eremos has their map and knows where the delving machine is theoretically, and would likely try to find it before they would. Ptolemy Bay apparently is also searching for the delving machine, and so it's a bit of a chitty chitty bang bang the race is on type of situation, where these 5 lovable weirdos need to get to that magic train before bad evil people get to the magic train. So, faced with those options, Eremos said, "You can help me, or you can let Ptolemy Bay get it first. But if you agree to help me get, control of that train, I can return this map to you." And the party, maybe not all of them 100% earnestly or honestly, said, "Yeah, sure, we'll help. We'll help find the train." And so he returned the map to them through the courier services of Sija Sings the Strange, the disaffected celebrity from Spire. And then they decided it was time to get going, and they were going to set off. So basically, you can feel the pinch, but there is like a moment to breathe before you set off. Let's say it is the morning before you decide you're going to make this move to like track this machine down in one way or another. And you have a moment to reflect of quiet. It feels like this is a final push, like we're going to head towards this thing, and one way or another it's going to end. It's possible that none of you will come back, and so there's a lot on your minds. Where do we find each of you, and what are you doing? It's like so early that your brain's not awake yet. You're just sort of, everyone's a little bit like, okay, we got our bag, we have to be at the airport at 4 a.m., that sort of vibe. What's everyone doing?
I think the one thing, if it's silence that fills this space, is you just hear a click, 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 and then a polishing as Shubil is just cleaning his guns repeatedly.
All of them.
This is just like the 5th time. Like, you've seen the bartender NPC who has been cleaning the same mug for the last hour and a half.
Yeah, for sure. These guns are clean, right? But
They sparkle.
But they are. You can see your face in it. You're sitting there polishing these guns, getting ready. What does Bill intend to do with these guns?
Hopefully, probably might have to use them in the event of opposition when they go for the delving machine.
Awesome.
He is prepping for battle.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Who else?
Beyond the sound of the guns, which is happening in one room downstairs, Wines has spoken up a little bit earlier, and all you hear is just the whirring of just like a lot of steel and metal as he's like taking his hand of his new armor and he's just like rotating it a bunch and being like, "Oh, okay, smoke billows out here. All right, that is good. We are steamy, and we're just getting, he's just getting kind of like, but like quietly. He's not yelling. He's just so goddamn big.
Yeah.
I feel so good in this thing."
One thing I forgot to mention in the
doing.
recap is Wines fought the Knight of Larks. Turned out it's Wines. That Wines is the Knight of Larks in the future. But you repurposed his armor, so you've bulked up a bit more.
Yeah.
and Wines has the chip. What is he? Where does he put the chip, and what does he do with it?
I said the chip is probably going to be, I would say, embedded in the exact same place that it was. He just repaired it, so it's still in his like pauldron type of area. It's just right where he can see it, so that way he doesn't lose it, because he does a lot of drugs. I can only imagine what this is going to look like when I do a lot of drugs in this big suit, where I'm just like, I'm fucking so ready.
Wines is pumped up.
Yeah, he's ready to go. After his conversation with Jezzy and being friendly to bees and being friendly to her friends, he's got a newfound little bit of umph, but we'll see where that goes.
I think maybe the 3 bees who became fans of Wines are like also out there with Wines, like doing tiny bee exercises, putting on little suits of bee armor.
Oh my God, yes. Wines would facet some armor for bees. We're doing that. That's happening.
Yep.
That's
Amazing.
this big guy just hunched over tinkering a little armor suit. For each
Excellent.
Enough.
I love it.
Jezzy puts on like a little headband and tells the bees, now before you come back in, you gotta take your shoes off, and like makes them take off the armor before they like zip back up your nose. Yeah.
All right.
Can't have spiky bees in the nose. You know what I mean? Like, no,
Uncomfortable.
What is Jesse doing at the moment? Is that what Jesse's doing right now to prepare to go? Is just disciplining bees?
I think Jesse could not sleep. So Jesse has spent the past several hours while everyone else was asleep, completely redoing Ahawai's garden.
Yes.
Like aerating the soil, like has tilled multiple rows already, and then finishes that and cleans out his gardening shed and organizes it, and then prunes her hand tree that she brought over, and just keeping herself very busy outside.
I see. Busy.
Like,
While Jesse is outside, while Jesse is outside as a little worker, Noel, sort of just keeping herself distracted, you come across something that was not there the last time you were here. Somebody has set up like a little shrine in memory of all of the people who like died here in Portsmouth. Like it's like what you would see at the side of a highway, just like flowers, items to remember people by, and stuff like that.
Drove past that too
And
yesterday.
and you're sort of standing there, and you just notice it briefly. And Ahawi's standing next to you, and he was not before. And he says, "The only person left here might have to move to the wormery. Don't think I want to."
Stick around.
Maybe once you finish whatever you're working on, you can come back here. Bring your friend Larry with you, maybe as a human.
I hope so. Can I be real honest with you, Howie? I don't know if we're coming back.
I don't know either, but I suppose that's how it is every time you leave a place.
That's fair.
No guarantees, but well, if you have to go, you take some of the bad stuff with you, I suppose.
That's definitely the plan.
Garden looks good, and he walks away.
Thanks. It does look good.
Where are the sad boys? I feel like you guys always go last whenever I'm like, we're doing stuff. And then I'm always like, sad boys. What are they doing?
Sad boys.
What you gonna do?
Ollie, you're muted.
It's a secret.
I'm like perpetually muted. Yeah, it was a secret. Well, now you can't know. It's done. No, Elric is laying down. He's got his coat sort of made into a pillow. And he startles awake and shouts, "Toby, was that you? Were you the one? Were you the one piloting the train? Did you take out your cult from the future? Would you do that? Is that something you would do, Toby?
What?
The cult with the train. Did you destroy your cult from the future into the past?
I wouldn't know if I did.
Would you? Do you? Will you?
I don't think so.
Do you have the dedication to do what needs to be done to set us on the path to where we are right now?
By killing myself?
No, it's just the cult, not you. We survived. You survived. You're here right now."
I'm so
He
confused.
pokes him gently.
Do I need to kill another cult?
No, just the same cult again in the future, but back to the past before.
Once we get to the train, I've got to go
Yeah.
kill the cult.
I think so. Otherwise, how do we get here? Who else takes the train through the cult like that? It had to be you. Who else would it be? Okay, actually, I might detour. But realistically, it's probably you.
I have a lot to think about.
I think so. And he just stares off into the distance.
Is Toby doing anything else, Benji? First of all, you immediately suspect that maybe Elric is on crystal meth.
The first thing Toby does is he goes to check to make sure he still has his drugs, the drugs that he took from the cult. And he does, so his handful of pills is still taken care
My
of.
bees are drugs now, buddy.
Yeah.
Everything's drugs.
Amazing.
Everything
I
in this
think
game.
after that delightful conversation with Elric, Toby takes the orphans out and lets them play in the Worm Sea.
They love it.
And he has a ritual blade that he doesn't use very often, and he's sharpening it because he's made up his mind that this is the blade that he's going to kill Rami with.
Ooh, I love it. So eventually, you all get suited up, packed up.
I did mean to ask that morning. Does anyone have like an inordinate amount of blood stress?
Is anyone injured?
For some
Howie
reason, I'm at
Howie
9.
has a hangnail.
Oh,
For some reason, I'm at 9 mind. I don't know why.
mind. Oh, because I tried to heal your mind and then it went catastrophically wrong and you just took more mind.
That'll do it.
That's all my injury, though. I have a migraine.
I can try again.
I have so much supply stress and echo stress. Everything
True.
hurts. Everything hurts.
My bees at this point can function as both a mend blood d6 item as well as a mend mind d6 item. And then if I take stress, then I can make them both a d8. So if someone is real bad off,
I think I'm fine.
you 9
I
mind,
mean-
brah.
I need at least 4 of them.
Oh, that's right. 'cause it
He
actually
likes to have
helps
some.
I like
you.
to have high mind.
Okay. Okay.
He likes.
So do
That's
I.
the great thing. Junk Mage, in this build, loves having some mind stress, which means that he just likes to be a little crazy.
A little bit.
Little bit crazy.
Well, I had 6 up until that encounter ended, and then that all went away as the situation ended because bees.
Because that's how you do.
Yeah.
Well, so people are mostly physically whole and healthy. It seems like, although there might be some ongoing fallout still lingering about, but a lot of that has resolved itself, and you all sort of, it's like first day of school. Like you're all out in front of the lighthouse, and
Howie takes out a big camera, takes our picture.
he says, "Everyone, look at the camera. Here, Wines, hold up this chalkboard. It
Whoa,
says,
whoa.
First day of hunting the delphine machine."
Yeah, well, no. That shit steals your soul. No, thank you.
He's like, "How did you know?"
Was that
All
your
right,
plan
I'll
the
get your
whole
soul
time?
later.
Howie?
He puts the camera away. And then he says, "Where are you going to start? What is your plan? You have a plan, right?"
We have a map.
No.
We have a map now.
No.
All right, that's good. And as you're all standing there being like, "Okay, what's the plan?" You see a flying machine, like a Da Vinci-esque weird canvas winged sort of flopping little flying machine. And I would say that, Bill, you look up at this thing and you see that it has a rune on it that it symbolizes the Duke of Air, who is sort of like, he's, some people say he's a crow or a corvid. Some people say he's a god. Maybe he's connected to the Sky Court. You're not sure. But he's considered to be the deity of flying machines. His name is Luxulian. And this weird flying machine crashes into the beach and sort of like falls there. And as you look up in the sky, you realize that part of the sky has torn. It is just sort of ripped apart, which is usually pretty weird, but it's the heart. And so it's sort of torn apart, and this thing must have come out of there, because through that weird hole, you can see this red, roiling, crackling electricity. It's another part of existence, but some of you have seen it before. Wines, that day that the train came through, that the machine came through and destroyed your in-laws' house, it came out of that sort of place and then went back into it.
Oh.
When the train came out of the ground and demolished the cult, that's what was on the other side. And through the crack in the sky, you can see a great void with storm clouds swirling around, scarlet lightning. Sometimes creatures will fly by that look like the offspring of birds and tumors. And they're all just sort of like mixed in there like chaos. But it's about 40 feet above the ground. That could be a way forward.
Wines would point up into the sky and be like, I've seen that before. That is where the train came from that destroyed my in-laws. They sucked, but it happened.
Bill?
Yeah.
You can taste this place.
Ah.
As a junk mage, this place is oozing power and is luring you in, maybe like an anglerfish, or maybe like, I don't know, honey, right? It's like, oh, you want to get in there.
A la Scrooge McDuck, but instead of the dollar bill signs for eyes, there's just floating blue plasma that Bill is just slowly levitating towards this massive energy.
So Bill is just hovering a little bit.
I thought he was high enough.
Pre-rapture.
I thought he was like high
Pre-rapture.
enough in the air where like I could grab him by the leg and be like, no, it's like a junk mage balloon. Stop it.
For the sake of narrative. Yeah, sure.
Cut it out.
No, the claw.
How long does that thing stay open? Can we? You think those people are dead? If those people are dead, we're taking that machine, and I'll start running down the beach for the flying machine.
Right. So Jesse takes off running down the beach, and as she sort of draws close, Jesse, lightning shoots out of this crack, and like in your general vicinity. How about a roll?
Okay. Let's
Evade.
see. That seems like it would make sense.
There's definitely a cult in here, and I don't know, other weirdness.
There's a cult where
Evade a cult?
There's
Not
another
another
cult.
one.
Evade a cult would work, unless you want to do
Sure.
something else.
I don't have endure. I don't have evade either, so this will just be fun. Let's give this a shot.
I believe
What do we do?
double 10.
A 10
God
and a 10.
damn!
Is that a super crit?
Mega.
What I want to like say is like, Jesse, like just nimbly, like everywhere you go, lightning is like one step behind. It just like cannot hit you, and it's just dumb luck almost that you're like wandering from place to place, and then you get to the flying machine. And how about this? Our hunt for the delving machine, it's at a 10 of resistance. Roll me a how about a d6? But you can up it to a d8 because of your critical success to reduce the resistance of this delve.
Go, Jesse.
8.
Ooh, it's juicy. The flying machine is working. Like you figure out, like, oh, I sit here and I pedal this, and then if I get someone over here to do this wing and someone over here to do that wing, I think we can get this thing off the ground.
I think I got it. Get your butts over here.
Wines pulls him into the ground. That's running down the way.
Slowly shamble towards the flying machine, muttering Imhotep under my breath.
Imhotep.
You all get to the machine one by one, unless anyone hangs back. There was a pilot inside. He's dead. You toss him out.
Yeah.
You got anything cool on him?
One food.
He has. Let me see. Let me see. You don't know who he is, but he looks like an old prospector. He's got this really long, scraggly beard, and looks like his clothes are all tattered and stuff like that. And he has a rope on him, so free rope.
I'll take it.
All right, you got a rope.
I got a rope.
So, is everyone climbing aboard this machine? It's big enough for 5 people. So, you all board, and Howie says, "I'm not going to see me getting on board one of those things." And then, you see as you start to like pedal and start to flap the wings and stuff like that, it starts to give lift. And just as you're taking off, Jesse, you see Burgers come around the corner.
I thought you were
hey.
dead. I'm so sorry. We gotta go.
I thought you were
save
dead. You
the
were gone for
heart.
like 3 weeks.
I know. I'm sorry. Bye.
Oh, all right. Off Jesse goes.
Damn it. See, this is why I only get dates.
So, you all start moving this loose, teetering jalopy of a flying machine. Jesse is pedaling. Sad Boy's on the wings. Wines is the anchor.
Yeah, anchor or connected to the engine, just being like,
Right.
just
Wines
juicing
like
it up.
plugs himself into it, so it's like, you know. And Bill is like
On
the
the
hood ornament.
tailwind. Yeah.
Bill's just Bill's
Well,
the rudder. Yeah.
I
And you
could do
start-
navigations because I also have the compass as well.
That's
There you go.
true. That's true. So Bill is like left, right, and just like leaning one way as you head toward this rift. And as soon as you
Yay.
pass through, it's just there's etheric magic energy sloshing around inside this space. You are in this massive storm cloud of chaos and magic. There are rocks and rock islands tumbling through the air of this ether storm. And it appears as though it's possible that the delving machine came and went from here and leaves this chaos in its wake. For those of you who played the latest Dragon Age game, like the headquarters is on those like floating rocks, and there's other parts of other buildings like in different places all around. That's what we're looking at here, like partial buildings and old rundown wizards towers and little like homes and wells and things like that, just floating like detritus. It's like somebody took a sledgehammer to an orrery, and there's brass and glass shards flying all around you. And as soon as you pass through into this space, it is clear that it's dangerous because all around you lightning is cracking, and you can see rocks that maybe you can jump from place to place on. But just as you are like getting your bearing, I need something from Jesse to pilot this thing.
Oh,
Because it's much harder inside here. It's a dangerous role. So give me
this
some sort of technology for sure works.
could I call this a delve technology as we are
Perfect.
attempting to get closer?
Perfect.
Okay. Delve and tech.
Ooh, another 8. Dang. Perfect. Yeah.
I'm pretty good at this, guys.
Now I got bad news for you. It's
Uh-oh.
a dangerous roll.
Oh, so I have to take the 1?
Gotta take you take away the highest too.
Ah.
And you're left with a 1. So everything is going great until a bolt of lightning hits the flying machine.
Great.
You just had to open your mouth.
And we'll say,
Sorry.
just because this is something that you kind of have control over, this is going to be 8 points of stress to supplies
Ooh. Okay.
for Jesse, and then roll me a
Ouch.
fallout check.
Ouchies. That's gonna be Fallout. That's gonna be
Yeah, that is going to be
major
supplies
Fallout.
fallout. Sid, go to town on the major supplies fallout page and find something that
Excellent.
works. If you want to apply to something else, like if you're like, oh no, I really want it to be to this instead, and you can find a way it works, let me know.
Cool.
It doesn't have to be supplies, but it makes sense that this thing got grounded and struck by lightning, sent to the ground. And so lightning hits it, and this whole thing, you lose control of it, and you are careening toward one of these rock islands until with this mighty crash, it slams into the surface and sends all of you tumbling out of the machine. We'll give everybody else here, not Jesse because she already took some, but everybody else, each gets 5 points of blood stress.
Just falling into the void of
as you just like
lightning
are thrown from this thing.
Sure. Grab the bees. Grab the bees.
And so you're all in this floating piece of rock in this time folded pocket dimension. And what do you do?
How's the flying machine?
The flying machine, well, that depends on what Sid's choosing for her fallout. I mean, if we could just say
I'm
it
gonna
is
go with
pretty bad.
spoiled. A resource you're carrying is destroyed.
The flying
It's
machine is in
degraded into
shambles.
uselessness.
It's splintered and uselessness, and there's nothing good about it that is left. But it got you in here, and as you like look around, you can see other places coming and going. You tell me, take it away. What do we do on a rock island in the middle of a floating void? And you're chasing a magic train.
Well, we need matching towels.
That is the first thing. Absolutely. Also, in looking around the areas we land upon this island, where is there any other more tears in the sky? Is there anything
Roll
close?
me a check here. So roll me maybe discern occult, or you can ask somebody else to look for you, or unless you want to substitute something else.
Discern occult. Somebody else should definitely do that role because I would not do great.
I can do
Okay.
it.
Good man, sad boy.
So Wine says to Toby, "Do you see any more tears?"
Yeah. What do you see?
Ooh, a success. Toby, you scan the horizon, and as of now, no, you don't see any other places, but you do see something odd, which is that you see another floating rock. It is spherical, but it is large. It is the moon from the Little Prince. in which like it's a planetoid, right? And there's this dude, a junk mage, clearly by the way he's dressed, who is standing on top of the floating rock and is like doing measurements somehow. But then you also see, somehow held there by gravity, on the bottom of the floating rock from here, you can see there's a different guy standing on the other side. So ball, rock, maybe 100 feet across, but you can see it where you are. And it apparently has some sort of gravitational pull. There's someone standing on the top and someone standing on the bottom. Yeah.
Okay.
How much do you want to bet those two hate each other?
In this environment?
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
think they don't like each other at all.
What is the map doing right now?
Do you want to use it?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. The map.
Be
So you
careful
take
with
the
that
map and you hold it up to your eyes. And again, the map is like, it doesn't douse you. It doesn't pull you in any specific direction. It just sort of shows you a path or a moment in time from within the heart that is imperfect at best. So I need another roll here from Toby if he's going to look into this thing, because
Okay.
it's helpful. It's can also be dangerous. Can mess with you too.
Delve occult?
Sure. Yeah, delve occult, and this will be standard. Ooh, hot diggity. First of all, as a reminder, at the center of the map is the heart, and Toby sees what he wants most. What is it?
Toby sees a part of himself becoming part of the heart, making him the best medium in all of the heart.
Yes. You see yourself, Toby sees himself. It's almost like a pose from an icon or a tarot card. Like it's very much like him standing there, and there are obviously what's represented people around who are coming to Toby for answers. And in this moment, it like animates this icon-sized version of Toby, animates and looks out and says, "Be ready to jump on."
All right, everybody, be ready to jump.
Where?
How
You
high?
mean-
How high? How
Where are
high?
you going, Toby? Why
And just when you get that warning, there's another lightning strike, but it hits that little planet those two guys are on. And the guy who's standing on top, like, writes furiously in his journal. And he's like, "Oh, good, yes, good, wonderful." And he starts writing in it. And then you see the guy on the bottom who apparently lives in a shack that has been strapped to the bottom of the rock. The guy at the bottom is like, "As you will, whatever you want." And he's like raising his hands up.
Maybe they didn't hate each other, Ulrich.
Oh, they absolutely do. This is the conflict of science and religion. I cannot imagine two people hating each other more.
Nah, they're lovers.
Lovers.
And
You're
they were
saying that
roommates.
They're more grounded than we think.
No, I mean, if you're the only two people stuck on a 100-foot wide rock with a bunch of terrifying shit happening around you, I mean, you're gonna find each other for some comfort now and again. Let's be honest.
That's right. No religion ever told me I couldn't throw my sack where I wanted it to be.
How far away are we from the tiny planet?
It is sort of floating in your direction, but nothing here is a straight line. So it also like maybe it's orbiting you. It comes closer and then goes away.
Hey, are
comes
you two
back.
dating?
Oh,
Hello?
hello there.
Are you two
What's up, then?
dating?
I'm not seeing anyone at the moment. Why?
Just wondering. There you go.
And the guy, what's going on?
Are
What's-
you
is-
seeing anyone? Like maybe that guy up there?
What's the you two?
Oh,
No, we do
Oh,
not
they're
want to be your power bottoms. We're asking you.
I'm the only power bottom round here.
Yep, okay, you were right.
All right,
Dog,
I'll
he
concede
says,
that one.
you are.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
don't listen to him.
No,
He
that's-
is not
yeah.
a power bottom. You're not a power bottom. And the guy at the bottom says, I am a power bottom. I am in tune with the ether storm, and I know exactly what we're supposed to be doing. And they start bickering and arguing.
You
oh,
And
they're married.
Ulrich feels
They all
It's a
married, yeah.
mixture. Right, no, so
Um,
there is a love story here, and they hate each other. This is good. Why are we jumping?
when are we
and
jumping?
as they're arguing, you sort
Where
of
are we jumping?
Oh.
you pick up, you get the kind of like the vibe that these two people are brothers.
Wow.
That's great. Both of them are apparently they're brothers, but they are both junk mages.
Oh.
They were both mages who were drawn here, and I want to re-emphasize here that, like, especially you, Bill, this place is awesome. Like, you feel like anything you do here is gonna get like jacked up, like steroids for spells. You know what I mean? It feels good.
Someone point me something to blast, because I have all of this pent up energy. It feels like I'm back in the. Oh, I think I might have ADHD. Hmm.
Cut the shit out of that.
Now
Just-
that makes sense. So
Just now figuring that one out.
Yeah, sometimes diagnoses come late in life. It's weird.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you have a question? My name is Alder, and the man. What is
Sorry.
that funny?
No, the inner Shubil was about to come out and say we didn't ask.
And the guy on the bottom is my brother Recom, who is an idiot. And Recom on the bottom says, "You're an idiot. You didn't ask what your name was. You just start introducing yourself to everybody who wanders through the ether storm. Stone Chorus is going to come by, and all the rocks are going to crash on top of you." And they're like yelling back and forth with like Bill, you get some of the stuff they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
That like, you know, they have some, they talk about the Sky Court, they talk about the Stone Chorus, but they like basically they think the guy on top thinks that the lightning is important for science and for research and for understanding. The guy on the bottom thinks it is a holy jigsaw of unfathomable complexity.
Have any of you two ever gotten hit by the lightning?
Oh no, our brother did.
Ah,
Oh, there was a third.
Yeah, why? Have you seen him? He got hit and then he just sort of like fell off. And I mean, I don't know if he fell. You can't really fall here, or you can
is there like a corpse orbiting the planet?
for sure. They just haven't noticed it. They're in denial. Yeah.
Oh, well, I was just wondering. That's all.
This is funny. Where are you going? What are you doing here?
That's classified.
Okay, well, we're classified too. And the guy on the bottom says, "No, we ain't classified. Don't listen to my brother. We're just trying to study the ether storm. And, well, we had a falling out. Now we don't talk to each other anymore, except when we're yelling at each other."
Yes, what he has is classified, but I am here on another glorious purpose. I'm a Vermissian knight. I know trains. Have you seen a train around here?
You get a blank stare back from the both of them. And the guy on the top, Alder, says, yeah, like every 30, and then this train, like it's like a football field that went boom, like in and out really quickly, like a matter of seconds. You see the delving machine burst through reality and go out a different way than it came. And when it leaves, you look at the hole that it went out through, and there you see the cult of mourners close. And the train goes and kills everyone there, and then it closes behind you.
See, Elric, it wasn't me.
You don't think so, but who knows? It could have been you at the helm.
Told you. Glorious purpose.
I think so.
All right. So you said the train comes through every 30 seconds or so?
Be prepared to jump.
Well, nothing. It's not that exact. The train comes through whenever the Red King wails it.
Right. Okay, yeah. Turns to Toby. Yeah. I think that's what Toby saw in the map. Yeah, let's be ready to jump on.
Hear me out.
Someone close, well, not close by. Nothing is close here, but there is somebody else here who was working on a theory of how often it comes through. Haresh is around here somewhere in his spell shop, and that name goes in your head. I'll give $1 to anybody who remembers who Haresh is.
Is that from the town with the hole in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the name of the guy who had the shop that was pulled into the coin pit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And then you saw like remnants of his shop down below.
Yeah.
But it makes just as much sense that it would also be here.
This is such a stupid idea.
What?
I mean, you could talk to him if you want. He lives. He's got a shop. It's but he doesn't have many customers. It's just kind of like a floating haven shop type of thing.
And what direction would that be in?
They both point in different directions.
Toby, can I see the map real quick?
Sure. You look at the map. How about discern occult from William?
Discern, occult, and yes. I do not have mastery on this. Roll 8.
An 8. Very good. You look in there. First of all, what does Bill see at the core of the heart? What's his desire that's there?
Well, are we talking current or overall desire?
We're talking about actual, real lust.
Okay. Well, this is not what Bill expected. He wanted to use the map to try and find the shop. He is taken to essentially like a garden that's surrounding a pagoda, and it's like a bunch of pillows and hookah filled up with drugs, and it's just a peaceful existence.
It's a chill out tent.
Not just chill out, it is peace.
Man, you're speaking Wines' language. You see this place, and it's so inviting that you could almost step into the map and go there. But then there's like a speck behind it. You see this floating island very, very far away in the vision, get closer and closer and closer until you like take the map away from your eyes, and then you see it coming in your direction in the actual sky of the ether storm. This junk shop, it is got 2 glass front windows. It's exactly like the junk shop you saw at the bottom of the pit, but it's standing, and it seems to be active. There seem to be a few people inside as it comes towards you, turning and gyrating, sort of rotating a little, oscillating. Yeah.
Wines, rotate me.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd have to run and jump to get onto it.
Oh.
That was it. Toby, you were right. Run.
I grab him oscillating and jumping, so it's kind of just.
Sure. What's everybody else doing? This is a very fast decision.
Jumping.
Bill is going to jump into that junk shop. And I need rolls from everybody for this. This is risky, but somebody has something that will help with that.
Yeah.
No melee, gyrate, and oscillate are the same word.
Hey.
Can I cast on chaos
Same
really
exact
quick
word.
and still also jump?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
So it's risky, but it would be standard. Anyone who wants to make me a evade or into, I don't know. What do you want to roll? Roll something. Roll the jumping one.
Jumping one.
Sneak. I want to sneak
Sneak
onto
works.
this.
You want to jump onto this without anybody noticing? Sure.
Miss Toby.
I am
Sneak
not
a cult?
sneaky, man.
Sneak cult. Yep. Sneak a cult's great. Mend a cult. Jesse. You.
Oh, that was
absolutely-
to cast my thing.
Oh, gotcha. So it is at a standard, but you.
Oh, no.
We're gonna have to resolve all this shit.
No.
Can I?
RJ.
Huh?
Sacred geometry. You can make it a 10.
Oh, it's mine's 10. Yay.
So RJ rolls a 6, but the magic of bees turns it into a 10.
Yes.
Let's go down with everybody else. Jesse.
Oh, I've also got to jump now.
Yeah.
I casted my thing, and now
Well,
now
Jesse,
I've gotta
first of
jump
all,
my
to
thing.
cast your Mend a Cult,
Yes.
we'll give you 4. What kind of stress do you want here? Blood stress?
I think it says. Let me see.
Okay.
I believe it would be mind actually. So I'll take.
Okay.
I'll take the mind.
It's a lower one for your spell there. Elric,
Yeah,
where do you want your stress to go?
No fallout for me.
Echo.
Echo for Elric. I'm going to do a D8 for those. Here we go.
All right, let's do it.
3 echo stress for Elric.
Cool.
And
That's
then,
one.
And then everyone who fails, you will be doing fallouts in just a minute here. So 1 fallout echo for Elric. Bill gets a 10. He's all clear. Toby fails. Toby, where do you want your stress to go?
Echo.
Okay. We'll say 7.
I have 2 echo
Echoes.
protection, so
Okay, so 5. And then Wines, you get stress too. Where do you want yours to go?
Blood.
Blah.
Oh my god. Help.
6
I have
stress. And then
10
anybody
I
who
have
just
10
took stress, go
blood.
ahead, which is everyone, I think, except for Bill. Roll me a fallout check.
Jesus Christ.
You have 29 blood stress?
No, I have 29 with all of it together.
Holy crap. Okay, now all of it clears now that you're taking major fallout.
Yeah, so all of this, all of it,
All
or just
of
the
it.
blood, or just blood.
All of it. If you had
It is all of it. You're right. Yeah, you did it right. You just had a lot of stress built up. You didn't have many fallout checks for a long time.
I haven't. No, other than that, that last one.
Accruing incidental stress.
Uh-huh.
So, Derek, I'm going to find you a major blood. fallout.
Blood.
major black.
Ollie, go ahead and find a minor
Yeah.
go fallout for yourself there, whatever you want. And no fallout for Toby. Amazingly, but almost very close.
Nearly.
So you all run for this other island. Bill looks like he's about to miss, but then the bees push him up onto the ledge.
Thank you, ladies.
Get going, girls.
Buzz. And then Jesse is right behind you very gracefully. Just hoists himself up there. The other 3, it's a little bit more Three Stooges. So I think that Toby gets up there, but is like has to grunt and like right, pull himself up. It looks for a minute like he's gonna slip off. It could be better, could be more graceful. Elric, what is your minor fallout that you're going to take for me?
I am looking at this. Let's go with Exodus. You retch up a handful of writhing creatures. I think it's going to be just moths. Yeah, giant pallid moths. That's great.
Of course it is. Of course, you cough up a cloud of giant pallid moths.
Anyone who sees this and isn't ready for it marks D4 mind stress.
Everyone gets D4 mind stress. Rolling at it.
The gift that keeps on giving.
You watch Elric jump up on there, but like the edge hits him in the stomach and just cloud of moths come out of his stomach.
We need to speak about group hygienics at some point.
Yeah,
Yes.
Jesse
Then-
retches over the side.
And then there's Wines, who takes major blood fallout. Um,
I
I
just
think what
land
happens here is
so fast.
Wines, you you jump and miss, or you get like a handhold, and then you slip and you fall back onto the island where you started from,
Oh.
and you break your leg.
Oh,
So
His
Wines
armor
lands
sucks.
on one of his legs, and because of your armor, we'll say that it can be downgraded to a limp. It's limping. You can still move, but you're slowed down quite a bit. But your armor protects you during falls,
Okay.
right?
Yeah,
So
well-
it's just like the hydraulics will, but you can
Wait.
tell something's wrong.
Wait, hold on. Pause 1 second. DM question. Actually,
Yeah.
possibly more like an occurrence because I have a cool skill that allows me to do some cool shot. Let's talk about it.
tough.
It impressive. They're chosen. Smart
Chosen.
viewer. Respect. So I can fall up the distances of 3 stories without taking any damage.
You're right. I should change it. That doesn't make sense. You wouldn't break your leg.
C.
You fell down and you're fine. You are, however, from running to catch this thing, exhausted. That's the fallout I'm going to give you. This is the perfect Wines major blood fallout.
Uh-huh.
Exhausted. You can't go on. If you push yourself any harder, you're going to pass out. Stop now or convince someone to carry you the rest of the way.
You've already all
Alternatively-
jumped. Right. Can I use the rope that I just picked up off of the dead pilot of the flying machine?
Do you know how much
Yes.
Wines weighs with his fucking armor? You're gonna have to be.
All the bees.
I don't have to carry you. The big store has to carry you.
We're going to say, Wines, that if you want, you have the ability to make one more action. But if you do, you're going to fall unconscious until you get some healing.
Oh God. All right. Then I mean, if I can't move. So if I can't move, let's see. Can I? Wines wants to instead of using the rope, the weapon that was given back to him by, I believe, Shoebill, that
Yes.
transmutates into things. It's going to transmutate into a bigger fist that is on his fist, and he's going to shoot that fist up into what is this junkyard and grab onto the best structure that he can to kind of anchor himself, which I can only imagine if this
Mhm.
junkyard is moving.
Yeah.
That it just winds like.
So this is like Haresh's thing is like it's like a junk shop, but yes, there's definitely a yard with just like all sorts of stuff and a chain link fence that you can just like pull yourself
Yeah.
up.
That's what I'll do. Is like imagine like a chained fist and whatnot that he
Mhm.
shoots off of his fist to grab onto like that. I feel like Baymax, but
Right.
everything sucks.
And then you pass out unconscious.
Yes, indeed, yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, he needs some healing of some kind. But the door to the shop opens then, and a man sticks his head out and he says, "Hello, can I help you?"
Window shopping.
"Oh, all right. Let me know if you need help finding anything." And then you hear some other voices from inside. They're like, "Oh, thank you, Haresh. All right, see you later." He's like, "All right, goodbye." And you see some people like walk out and then like just step off the edge of the rock and plummet into nothingness.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
Does that happen often?
What was that? Pardon?
The people, they just walk off.
Well, yeah. I mean, unless we're next to something else. It's funny. Are you? Please come inside. Come on in. Come on in. And
Sorry,
You,
let us get
um,
our friend first. Or winds in.
He'll be fine outside if you want to leave him there, or you can bring him with you. It's
No, he's fine outside.
It's just the sound of just him like, and just lightning and just flying on the outside. Shit, oh my God.
unconscious and complaining.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
You step inside the shop, and it is, again, very similar to the shop that Bill sort of rooted around in back at the bottom of the coin pit, except that there are a couple key differences. Obviously, everything is sort of like standing. There's a limited number of supplies here, like meager stuff that you get from floating around in an abyss. But there is a staff who is like going around pricing everything and organizing them, and they all seem to be tiny humanoids made out of trash. And when Bill comes in, they all sort of turn the bell and they go, all the trash
Oh.
monculi apparently are working here.
Well, it's
And
nice that you've all
they seem
found
to remember you. He's like, he says, oh yeah, they came through a little while ago, maybe, I don't know, a couple days. It's hard to tell in here, and needed some work, and they seem pretty comfortable here, like they've been here before. It's weird. And then there's there's a human figure, another human besides Haresh, who is behind the counter in the back, behind an easel, and it's this like slender man with high cheekbones, and he's the slender man. And Haresh says, Castamere, we have more customers. And the man, like behind the easel, like turns around and is like, okay, honey, that's fine. And you see he's like doing some sort of like mixed media painting with blue paint, and all of his fingers are dyed blue.
Blue fingers. Blue fingers.
Sid remembers.
Blue fingers from the psycho that tried to kill you.
Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Fingers.
So, welcome to the Ether Storm. I expect that you are, looking for the delving machine?
Right on the money.
Most people are. Come through and, most of them just end up here. I can't say that anyone's ever found the machine, but if they did, I wouldn't know. Or maybe I would know, and I don't know yet.
Oh.
Sorry. It's a
I'm
lot
sure.
of confusing stuff.
What do you have for trade?
Oh, let's see. He looks around. He says, okay, I have some widgets. And he holds up like a gear. Found that one. You know that Castamere makes flying machines for people who are interested in one of those. And Castamere's like, yes, but I'm out at the moment. I just sold my last one to Conrad.
Ah, we've met.
You know Conrad.
Yes, it was very brief.
Oh, right. Because you're on different islands, passing back and forth. Okay,
Sure.
right. So we have gears, we have widgets, we have a lot of spellcasting components, dried grass, herbs, precious stones, like just like lots of nicks and odds and ends of things. He's like, but this is the big one. He points to like this like case in the back that it's kind of like a windowed little box, and it has in this display case a scroll tube, a heavy iron scroll tube, and it is like closed up tight. He's like, there's a scroll in there. I've never opened it myself, but I can feel it. And like he takes your hand and pushes it like against the glass, and you can like feel the magic coming out of there. It's like, oh, you're not the first. But most people can't afford it. It's obviously something very powerful. Not sure what it does.
What if I were to attempt to unlock it just for perusing sake?
That's pretty dangerous. I mean, we don't know what kind of magic is in there, what kind of scroll is in there, but I don't know. He seems hesitant.
Ooh.
Bill.
Yeah.
Bill.
Yes.
Bill.
Yes.
Can I talk to my friend for just 1 second? Thank you.
Sure.
I grab Bill, pull him aside.
You know, I forgot I took a ability that allows me to smell money and magic, and oh boy, am I overstimulated right now.
Bale, don't ask them to give you the scroll.
I just want to open it.
If you open it, you're going to blow us all up. And that's
Ooh, what
how
if,
we have blue fingers.
yes, what if opening it reveals some dark secret that gets me assassinated? Oh, but the magic, though. His pupils instantly dilate.
Well,
We pan to the others, the people who are not trying to talk sense into one another, and you're all just sort of milling about. Is there anything that the sad boys or Wines? Well, Wines is unconscious. Sad boys, what do you want to do in here?
Is there anything to mend echo stress?
You ask Haresh, and he says, "Oh, well, let me see here." And he looks like over his things and says, "Well, I suppose if we use a reduction of this with a and he like starts like mixing stuff together in like a similar way that you've seen Bill do when he's casting spells. He's like, I suppose I could probably come up with some sort of cure. What do you have to offer? Trade. I'm a business.
I have my gifts.
He looks around. Which are what?
I can talk to the spirits in your life and resolve your unfinished business.
Oh. I kind of don't have any unfinished business. I mean, this is my business. And we're still thriving. I mean, we are the top junk and spell shop in the Ether Storm.
You're also the only junk spell shop.
You don't know that. You just got here. You don't know that.
I have a handful of pills. How about that?
All right, I'll take it. You give a handful of pills. He gives you like a curative that relieves a D6 of echo from you.
I will take that. All right.
Yeah. So, I assume that you've seen the machine already as it comes through.
Yes.
Very quick. I've gotten closer to being able to predict when it will be coming through, but it's still a working theory. There are some things I haven't figured out. Maybe if I had proper equipment or something else, I could predict it with a little bit more accuracy. I wish I had an etherometer, but we have to make do with what we have.
There is a shit-eating grin on Bill's face as he slowly pulls out the aetherometer.
Is that an aetherometer?
Mm-hmm.
Are you offering it for sale?
For sale or trade.
And then, like, he locks eyes with you. He looks at the scroll. And he looks at you again. He looks back at the scroll. It's like, are you thinking?
Listen, if anything, I'll open it outside, so if anything explodes, you can retrieve my corpse later.
Oh, all right. All right, I do like retrieving corpses. and he says, all right, you've got a deal.
And weapons, Bill. Don't forget weapons. Something intimidating.
Oh, and he pulls out like a long 2x4 with a nail in the end.
So we'll take it.
We've got.
Yeah.
We don't use melee weapons very often here. It's a lot of magic, amplified by the space, you know.
And now it is time for the most boring part about being a junk mage, the bureaucracy.
Yes. So, he's willing to take the barometer. He says, if you'll give me a few minutes, I could come up with a prediction. Do you want me to have the staff bring the scroll outside?
Well, I could just take it myself.
All right, all right.
I promise you, I will not open it in here. I respect your place of work.
Yes, thank you, says Castamere.
Can I pop over to Castamere just over his shoulder? Watch what he's painting.
Yeah, you
Fingers wrapped around Jubil's throat.
you go around to the other side. It's a painting of Castamere's blue-fingered hands strangling shoot. No, just kidding.
Anything can happen. It's the heart.
No, I'm going to say it is most likely a depiction of the Sky Court. And you can get that just from looking at it. Lots of blue and lots of air and movement. It has like lots of flying things. You can tell that Castamere is very much into flying things, and so birds and other stuff. And he sees you approach, and he says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't help but notice you're a deep apiarist. Yes, I can see that you have some friends. Always such a fascinating thing to meet people along those lines. Have you found? You came from where? The Amiran zone, somewhere within the heart?
Yeah.
Have you found this chaos to be upsetting when put in juxtaposition with your friends?
Well, I won't lie. It kind of gives me a headache sometimes. But it's actually kind of nice to be able to, set things in order sometimes.
Yes, I suppose. That's understandable. Are you a fan of the arts? He gestures at his painting.
I am, actually. This is lovely. Is this the Sky Court?
Well, yes, but it's not a traditional depiction. You can see the usual members, and you see, but there's Freddie Mercury, and there's David Bowie, and there's all these people that you've heard in Bill's headphones before. And then at the end he says, "But I've added someone here. This is my particular deity," and he points to a man. It's kind of like a Last Supper painting. And he points to a guy who is seated at the end, and he's got a little teacup, and he's drinking. He's like, "This is my god Bonbo, the lord of the nice cup of tea and a sit down."
Wow, I didn't know that was a deity. Wow, services sound.
It's new.
Pretty
I
nice.
discovered him here within the Ether Storm.
Oh, really?
He might be by later.
You discovered a divinity?
Oh,
In the
we get all
Ether Storm?
sorts in here.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
It is, but we're also kind of trapped here forever. So it's a trade-off.
Yeah. I was about to say 6-1, half dozen of the other.
Precisely. Bill, you have the scroll, and it feels like holding napalm or nitroglycerin. You know what I mean?
Do not shake excessively.
Don't shake. Yeah, and feel oh, this is very powerful. What am I going to do
RJ,
with this?
do not throw this or
Okay.
drink it.
God damn it.
And Castamere, Haresh's partner, turns and he says, "Do you want any help carrying that outside?" And he holds out his blue-tipped fingers.
No, I'm good,
Sure.
thanks.
Oh, all right. But the assistants could help. Trash monkey everywhere running around.
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. Well, it's time for my worship. And he goes to the end and he sits down and makes a cup of tea and drinks a cup of tea. Sits down and drinks it.
I mean, do you mind if I join you?
Oh, please. And he pours it all up for you, and you have a nice little cup of tea with Castamere the Effulgent.
I could get used to this.
So Bill, you're outside now, and meanwhile Haresh is tinkering and inside in his little work area. He's got a little workshop in the back where he's trying to get stuff lined up and stuff like that. What do you do with this scroll?
So you said that it was like a scroll case and then a scroll inside of it?
It's a scroll case. You assume there's a scroll inside it,
Okay.
but it's not open. And mm, you get the feeling as though opening it would be powerful.
Man, what are the properties of this scroll case?
Oh, okay. So this is definitely has the tag of volatile, we'll say, and I'd have to look up some more tags for you, but it is probably worth
Um,
D12, which would make sense because you traded it for something really.
I'm more concerned about the domains that encompass this
Okay.
item.
Yeah, let me grab that really quick. I'm gonna look at my domain list real quick.
Thank
Real
you.
quick. But as you look this thing over, I mean, it's like it's a scroll tube, but it's made in iron, which gives you a vibe of like whenever something's in iron, you're like danger. You know what I mean? Like it's got
Yeah.
like nuclear material inside or something like that.
Cold iron, it's face shit. God damn it.
Yeah, for sure. We will say that it is definitely limited one. If you're going to use it, it happens once. It is potent, which means that whatever happens with this, if it causes stress, you roll 2 die with advantage. And we'll say that it is unreliable.
Okay.
So whenever you fail, well, that doesn't really work because it's a limited one anyway. We'll just say I'm going to give it the volatile tag that if you fail when you use it, or if you drop it or mistreat it, bad.
Okay. I'm going to try and cast a spell.
Okay.
To open the scroll case.
Sure. What are you going to be casting here?
I'll try a compel cult.
Okay. So you just to like delicately like open this thing up.
Like essentially like what's it? Hellraiser cube solve the puzzle while it's away from me.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to see you make that roll.
Oh, boy. 7.
Success at a cost.
Oh, this is easy.
Ow. Yeah, easy. Easy to open this thing. So you go ahead and you like get this latch off and you start to remove like the cap, one end of it. The stress that you get from this thing is going to be, would you like blood, fortune, or echo stress?
Boy, I can't benefit from echo protection, so give me echo.
Okay, so I rolled a d12 because that's how much stress this thing gives off.
Shit.
And it does 6 echo stress for you. And basically you get it starts like, it's like when you open up a bottle of pop or soda and it's all shaken up and it's like, psst, like it starts like leaking and it starts venting onto you before you can get it fully open. And that's where that stress comes from. So now you have the chance to close this thing and save it for a later occasion, or keep on opening this thing.
Oh, I really want to know what the scroll is inside.
You're assuming there's a scroll there. It could just be a bomb. It could just be like concentrated magical energy in there.
And there's only one way to find out.
There is only one way to find out.
So what do you do in this moment?
One moment.
Yes.
Good boy roll.
I open it.
God damn it. What'd you roll? On the good boy roll?
5.
Ah,
Okay,
God
good boy.
damn it.
That's a
right.
that's a bad boy roll.
The other question is, who is nearby?
Elric,
Probably.
absolutely.
Why
Elric.
is this sitting outside?
Wyatt is unconscious on the ground. Toby and Josie are inside with the others.
Yes, I'm happy.
So I will say that Bill, you already took a little bit of stress. Elric, do you want blood, fortune, or echo stress?
Let's do Echo.
It's 5 points of echo stress.
Echo,
Oh,
echo,
dear God. Okay.
echo.
As weirdness leaks out onto you and then whines. Derek, do you want blood, fortune, or echo?
God,
12 points of blood stress.
I
Oh
love
my God.
life is
As
good.
this thing like explodes on wines. And this is bad. So I think all three of you need to make me a fallout check here for this nonsense.
No.
Minor fallout for Bill.
Hey.
No fall. Wait,
What did I? Oh no, I did the wrong
you
thing.
did a
Sorry.
check. Fix
I
it.
did a check. Let's do that.
And
There we
no
go.
fallout for the other two as you like, but like it just like wines. We'll say that wakes you up. You're in a great deal of pain and you're still exhausted, but it feels like you've been shot.
Yeah, it was.
Where's that?
Quiet down, Wines. This is delicate.
Why have you done this?
Haresh comes running outside. What was that?
Ah!
What was
Jesse comes up behind Haresh and is like, "Don't worry about it, dear. Why don't we come back inside? You want some
all
tea
right.
too?"
Say the trash monkey.
Elric, do you feel that burn? That's the good shit.
Elric at this point has transformed into his like true form, and it's just nodding vehemently.
Bill, now's a good time for me to share with you that here in the Ether Storm, this beautiful, beautiful place, whenever you cast spells here,
Yeah.
all of your spells are boosted by 1 step.
Oh.
So if it's a D8, you do D12. If it's a D6, you do D8. And this thing is like evidence of that, as it's like concentrated magic that has been amplified by this place. And you could put a cap on this back now and use it again later to, like, I don't know, blow up a train or put in Ptolemy Bay's pocket or whatever you want to do. Or you can just,
shove it down.
leave it
Errol's
open and
pants,
it'll hurt all of
know?
you a second time.
Oh, it's basically
It
Gale.
doesn't
Okay,
stop.
yeah.
It's one time, it's limited one use, but it's continuous. It's like,
I'll
it's
cap
like
that.
big Roman candle of danger.
Yeah. Like when in Baldur's Gate, you kill Gale
Right.
and you use his corpse as a negative energy weapon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you put the cap back on.
Oh
You can still fully use it one time.
yeah. That's going away.
Haresh comes rushing back over and says, "Good news, everyone.
Thanks, Doc.
I've been able to, using the etherometer, I've been able to pinpoint the next arrival. We don't know precisely when, we just have a window, but I've been able to pinpoint the location. We just need to find a way to get, our shop or whatever to head." And he looks around and he says, "That way." And he points like off at a vector. Any of you have any propulsion engines or anything that could push this thing?
I have a silly idea.
All right.
Okay, what if so I kind of want to use the Sky Perfection ability to try and boost my magic to
Yes.
basically wind wall us that way.
Oh my gosh, yes. I love it. So what's this ability that you're using? Let us know.
Oh, it's just like for flavor, it's the Sky Court like temporary
Excellent.
perfection to pick
But
something
it's
up.
also amped up from being in the ether storm, right?
Right. I need
Makes it more
to-
effective.
Yes.
Does it have a die attached to it? Or what's the description?
If I picked up kill, where is you? Frenzy. No, what does shoot? I apologize.
I mean, I was gonna say we could tie all the bees to the shop and then just let them.
That's even
rip,
funnier.
but no,
Ah.
I think yours works better.
Here it is. Frenzy of the Sky Court. Roll evade occult to cast a spell. On a success, you are filled with the mercurial energies of the Sky Court and gain +1 protections to all resistances. However, until the spell ends, you can't. Any actions that require more than a couple of seconds' attention becomes risky, which also
Okay.
procs my temporary perfection, which lets me pick up a skill essentially
I love
when
it.
I have that on.
Okay, so we're gonna make this whole thing a risky thing, just because it's gonna take a while to propel the island in the direction that you want. But
Can I
also,
cast
when you
Chaos again?
yes,
Ooh.
but also when you cast it, you realize that magic here is easy. It's like breathing. It's like it takes less effort than usual. Oh, okay, great, great. So,
It's a new,
It's
a
a
new
10.
situation.
New
It's a
situ-
10.
yep, it's a 10. It's a 6, so it changes to a 10. Um,
I look back. What was Haresh's partner's name?
Castamir the Effulgent
Yeah, I look at Castamir. See, I did the thing. I did the thing. Did you see?
gives you a big thumbs up.
Oh.
And
He's
through
gonna
your combined efforts, slowly the island starts to move. The wind and the bees and the flapping of the true form of Elric just
Yes.
pushing this thing.
could I have
All
borrowed
the orphan kids.
Wines's transforming weapon to turn it back into that guitar and
Yes.
a la Mad Max Fury Road with the guitar flamethrower dude.
There you go.
Yes, and there's lightning
Incredible.
everywhere, like
Highway to
just
Hell's
hair
playing.
blowing.
I just want Wines to turn into the truck. Just Wines hits the ground, the weapon in him furious, be like, here we go.
So I'd say you start to head off this way or that way, but there is no way here. It's just a directionless void, and so you start coasting in one direction, and then you see something approaching. It is a building, but I'd like Elric to describe for me what this building looks like.
Okay, you see this peculiar, like moss-covered, ramshackle cottage just sort of floating along, and then the windows almost look as though their eyes lock on to the groups, and the chimney starts to wag gently from side to side, a few errant bricks falling here and there, kind of like a very happy dog. The door opens and just kind of like lists a little bit, and it starts rushing towards us.
Excellent. You're being charged by a cottage. And
Not every day.
that's where we're going to take our break.
Uh,
As this cottage, no leash, no collar, starts charging at you on the street. And
who left their cottage off leash? That's illegal, you know.
Barking hospitality.
So that's where we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, 15-ish. And then we're going to see what this cottage's deal is. And we'll get more details after this. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. What if we
Oh,
all
hey,
came
yeah,
back from
sure.
break and we were all staring at the camera like this?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good stuff. I love this show. Fucking weirdos. All right. So, if you're just joining us, this party of disaster hobos is currently on a chunk of land floating through a chaotic pocket verse called the Ether Storm, where magic is amplified as they search for a time and space traveling train. They're currently on this rock, which has a house, which they saw earlier, which was destroyed, but now is here on this house. But there's another house coming toward them that looks like a cottage. It all makes sense. So you see this cottage, this cabin, come flying in your direction, and as it approaches, Ali, you can feel the whole.
Wait.
Doc, it's sounding very funky.
Why am I sounding funky?
Oh, now you're not.
Did you just
Okay, good. Of
turn
course.
on the music on Roll20?
No, I didn't, but now I
Oh,
can.
okay. It seems to
fact-
do that when you do that sometimes.
Really? I'm going to do it right
Yeah.
now, and tell me if it happens when I press play.
Okay.
Anything weird?
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
it did weird things. Yeah.
Weird. Roll 20, you are garbage. Anyway. um, so, Ollie, Elric can feel, just like Bill has been able to feel like the magical in everything here, you can feel this cottage a kinship. You feel connected to it in a way.
Elric kind of turns his head to the side. It could be. What? No. Is anyone else seeing a cottage?
Yeah.
Okay. It's probably a bad sign.
No, this
It
one
is-
is.
Heading directly for you.
This is unsettling.
Should we shoot?
Did that cottage
The
just lick its
cottage?
lips?
200 feet.
Cottages
You
have
know-
lips.
Something seems familiar. I don't. This,
Oh.
I
Hospitality. That cottage looks like hospitality. That's what I was thinking of.
Out of
could
one
be.
side of the cottage, an arm emerges.
I take it back.
Huh. I don't. I've never seen a cottage do that.
Hmm.
At least not that I recall.
Is the arm attached
know-
to something, DM?
It's attached to the cottage. Like at the shoulder. But then don't worry, there's not just one of it, another arm comes out.
Oh, great. A pair.
Hold on, it's on the tip of my tongue. I remember this. This was important. I'm not, and it just continues to bound.
100 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
are we shooting or no?
What are we shooting at it?
The door in the middle of the front opens up and you can see teeth.
Yep.
I told you it licked its lip. It's got teeth too.
Some cottages have teeth. Please, let's not jump to
When
conclusions.
have you ever met a cottage with teeth?
Well, there was one party that really went awry.
I've been to some fucking crazy parties.
Guys.
That's not it.
The cottage stops as if it wants to hear the rest of this story.
Keep telling the story.
About the
Tell the
party you
story.
went to. With the
Listen,
cottage and teeth.
many years ago, the plethora of drugs. It was really just gone
Legs.
off the rails.
And then
Do you want
You
us to
can-
introduce you to the other cottage with teeth?
you can hear this vibration coming from inside the cottage, which it takes a while to form into speech patterns. But you can now hear it as it's about 50 feet away, and it's saying, Elric, Elric, Elric. And it's calling out for Elric.
I've not had a cottage do that before. I will be honest. That's new.
As the voice settles, it becomes more familiar.
Huh. Oh, cottage once more. What's your name? You clearly know mine. I
Elric, and you realize that whatever is possessing this house is the blood or the spirit of the witch who made you who you are.
Oh shit! So it's a girl house.
Hey,
It does
just
have girl
Mm.
parts.
Vaginas. Has to
way to
have-
make it weird, wine. Way to make it weird, wine.
I made this. This is weird now.
This is weird
How-
now. At
how-
this point in time,
how
because
we-
it was fine before this.
How are we here?
Listen, that's on you for being so narrow in your worldly views that this cottage would be weird to you. Anyway,
Elric, do you know the cottage?
think I might.
Is the
Eh.
cottage friendly?
We'll find out. And Elric leaps to the cottage from wherever the fuck he is.
All right. I need a roll here to see how it goes.
Yep. We're gonna endure the occult.
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, we are.
Damn.
And what'd you get? Because I am looking at 8 things at
A10.
once.
Is it in?
Yeah, you leap and you land there, and as your foot gains purchase, and you feel the ground of where the like the cottage's front step, like under your foot. We have a flashback. Like everything goes black, and we look back at a long time ago when Elric was working for a mercenary company. What kind of stuff did Elric do for them?
He was a hired sword, so it was never really questioning. It was never really. He wasn't concerned about the morality of it all. Contracts would come in, and they'd pick up some blades and do what needed to be done.
And in this particular day, your party has been sent to keep track on and hunt specific monsters, but right now they're specifically worried about witches. And so we see Elric in the woods outside of this cottage. Not here, obviously, but it's the identical place. And he's been here for a while, like a week or so. And the front door opens. And on this particular day, you hear a woman's voice say, "If you're going to be outside and watching me, you might as well come in and have something to eat." Elric, what do you do? I mean, what did he do in that situation?
He remembers what he did. He remembers that he went in. He remembers that he accepted the offer. But he also remembers how this story ends. So he tries to do everything in his might to rewrite this history, and rather than walking towards the cottage, he tries to walk away.
Turn and you step into the cottage.
Sort of lowers his head
Which-
and nods gently,
Some
resigning
understanding.
himself. Yeah.
Some things change. Some things are so significant that maybe they don't. And we see just a time lapse of weeks and months that you spend getting to know her. What's her name?
Bitter Winter Frost.
And then one day, the mercenary send a group of hounds. These are the warrior remnants of the heart, an army that is basically sent to police the heart, but they're also tied through some sort of occult magic to some sort of a greater power. But they're often sent to hunt witches. They come here looking for her, and she kills them like as easily as it's breathing. There's maybe 6 of them or so. And they come to the cottage, but they never even make it past the threshold. And so a few weeks later, they send a bigger group. And this time, it's more challenging. They're smarter. They're more resourceful. And as one of them poses an actual tangible threat to her, Elric jumps in front. and dies. And his now partner is so bereft that we see a zenith ability in action as she gives herself to resurrect him. And as she's like crouched over his body, like issuing this energy into him, she's being surrounded by these mercenaries, cutting her and stabbing her. So by the time Elric is brought back, her blood is seeping into the floorboards of this cottage. But when Elric does come back, her murderers found him much more difficult to kill. And that's what he's been dealing with since then. But now we find this place floating in the middle of nowhere. And here, as your foot steps through the front door, you find things just as you left them. And it's both inviting but also stained. It feels like a safe place. You also feel a connection to it. You're bound to it.
He turns to the rest of them. Would he have any knowledge if they saw this too, if the chaos showed them this, or if they were unaware?
I think maybe they don't see it verbatim. Like maybe they don't see the details, but there's this understanding that the ether storm again amplifies, where it's like this reality as knowledge sort of disseminates to the rest of the group as this house is the witch that made Elric a witch.
This was not within my anticipation, not. Bill, do you know of a way to reverse something like this? This was not the end I sought. This was not the conclusion I had in mind.
Well, I for sure know that we're heading to a solution.
Right? Then we'll solve it.
I think this conversation's happening like across the chasm.
Mm-hmm.
The cottage is like slowed to a halt adjacent to the rock that you're all on, and is like, it takes these long hands. They are similar in makeup to Elric's true form. And they sort of reach out and they've steadied themselves on the side of the rock. And the door is remaining open for anybody else who wants to come in.
Elric, are we safe?
Suppose we'll find out.
Before we enter, can I ask the cottage's permission to enter?
That's probably wise. Elric sort of steps in past the doorway and just waits.
They're forward in there.
Only one way to find out, Wines. You should be the first over here.
Wine jumps over.
Wine comes rolling through the front door.
Yeah, lands very shoddily on top of that too, due to his exhaustion.
Wine's
Getting shot.
You get inside, Wines, and there is a stove or like a fireplace. with like a cauldron or big pot hanging over a fire with something cooking in it. It feels unsettlingly inviting. You get the feeling that this might not only be how the house will provide food for you to eat, but may also be how the house eats.
Eric, you mind serving up some stew?
He smiles, nods gently, goes over to the cupboard, picks up 5 bowls, knowing exactly
Right
where they are.
are.
The same spoons, knowing exactly where they are, and starts to set the table.
Wines watches them.
So, you know your way around the kitchen. I see.
This one.
You know, I play a lot of Noker. See many people deal cards. See many people place chips. And just like a kitchen setting dinner, a dealer knows his table too.
He smiles and nods. He actually reaches into one of the drawers and pulls out a very old deck of cards. Maybe after dinner.
Oh, what's the buy-in?
One
Sure,
of
we
those
can round something
guns.
up.
One of those pretty little guns.
Anything but the guns.
You have
Is
4
everybody-
of them.
Two.
What's everyone else doing? Is everyone else inside now?
Depot,
Where are
depot.
we?
I have waited in the threshold for some sign that the cottage is okay with me entering.
Have you asked?
Yes. I will walk up to the threshold and say, Miss Cottage, sorry, I don't know your name. Is it okay if I come in?
One of the long, horrifying arms reaches with surprising gentleness and just gently puts a hand on the back of Jesse. And the hand is as big as Jesse and nudges you inside.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You have you are a lovely home.
Where's Toby?
Standing outside, trying to get a sense of what's passed at this place before.
Yeah, I think that we don't even need to roll or use any of your abilities. Toby, you get this reading as this place was marked by violence. And in the heart, violence is not necessarily a sin or a tragedy always. Sometimes it's just survival. But here at this cottage, something tragic happened. And it still permeates, but it's this melancholy, bittersweet. It's still a home, right? Sometimes tragedies change a place so that it's not a home anymore. But sometimes a home is so powerful that it persists despite what happened there. And that it's more the latter.
I think Toby looks up at the cottage and says, I'm really sorry this happened to you. May
Takes
I
a
enter?
hand. Takes a hand and puts it in front of you as if like offering you a ride.
I will ride the hand.
Sure you will. And let's go across. Is Bill inside now? I know Bill was talking. Did Bill just jump right on in?
Yeah.
Just being chill.
Just like, oh yeah, I'll definitely like wipe my feet on the welcome mat before I come in.
Witch house, be sure to wipe your feet, Bill. Once everyone's inside, we get this beautiful, like, in this place of roiling chaos and distress and uncreation. I think we have this shot or this perspective where everything just quiets. And it's almost like it takes it from being like, to like a Studio Ghibli thing where the house just gently puts both hands on the rock with Haresh's place and gently pushes back off of it and carries you all back in the direction you were going already and floats like up through these like impossible clouds and cinders and you pass by like an old abandoned lighthouse. You see a skeletal ferryman like taking a boat around like it's the river Styx, and it just sort of glides toward the spot where Haresh was pointing you, as if to say like, I'll get you there, but you're safe while you're here with me.
Yeah, Elric continues to cook for everyone. He prepares tea, finds that there are cookies freshly baked, and they play some cards in the middle of all this chaos, in imminent doom on the horizon. It's disturbingly peaceful.
I must say, we have to cut Larry out. He can't keep fucking winning.
I would have to
So he puts
agree.
down tiny cards. Where did he get these tiny cards?
He's
I made them
counting
for
cards. He's
him.
counting
Well.
them. He's counting them. We've been watching him for the past 3 hands. We see him. He's
Larry, we're
counting them all
cutting
his
you
legs.
off.
I still don't
There he gives you
understand
bug
this
fingers.
game.
Oh, so
No wonder you haven't won. Come on. Here's the card. Wines goes into the deck of cards and pulls out like the little card that has a tutorial on it for the game. I'm not teaching you. Here you go. Learn. Read.
Toby, would you
Very
like to watch me play a hand first, just so you get the hang of it?
Arms.
Yes, thank you, Bill. Like a true friend.
Here we go.
Elric puts like some crumbs into the jar with Larry from like the cookies.
Thank you. Larry says thank you too. Thank you.
This floating journey, this oh gosh, what would you call it? This alighting, right? Is incredibly peaceful, but then every once in a while it's marked by like an echo of the train. Not the train itself, but like a ghost or a shadow of the train coming through at a different angle outside. Like you see it passing by, and it's sort of it's like it's teasing a little bit, you know. It's almost dangling there in front of you, and eventually the cottage slows and then just stops without explanation.
Seems like we might have arrived, I suppose.
Well, Wines pushes his bowl forward and whatnot. Beer was good. You all suck. In the sense of gambling. But maybe we all learned something today. We all learned something.
Don't gamble with Larry.
Don't gamble with the damn buck. Oh. And waits for a respectable hoe back.
Y'all hear that?
Oh?
Uh-huh.
No.
Oh.
That.
Start to hear this keening rumble, and
You-
the teacups and the plates and the mantle items on the wall, like above the fireplace, start to shake and rattle a little bit as you can feel what feels like the rhythm of an approaching train. And the front door of the cottage opens.
Elric steps to the front door, puts his hand on the door jamb. I'll fix this. Toby, you said jump, right? And he just falls back forward out of the door of the cottage.
What the hell is wrong with it, man?
Okay, I don't want to say what happens next. I want to know what everyone else does in that moment.
Oh, he's in love. Come on.
Yeah,
Thank
Wines
you.
would take his projectile fisto and shoot it towards him to try to catch him. Like shoot it out the doorway.
You run to the doorway, and the cottage tilts and drops Wines out.
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
Okay.
You all run toward the door. Who's next? Bill?
I'll go for it.
Do you want to do it with style?
Pizzazz.
Man, I do need some mind stress, so I will try.
Okay. Why don't you make me a roll then? Make me whatever you think is appropriate here for being badass when you do this.
I'll just do a magic empowered evade occult jump.
Let's have it.
8.
You look awesome. You basically, describe it for me.
Oh,
You jump out of this house.
just aims a wind blast at the ground and takes off.
Nice. Excellent. Poof. You get yourself some elevation. Jezzy, right behind you, I assume.
Yep.
Rolling and jumping. And then Toby, finally.
Pulling up the rear.
And there is a collection of milliseconds where all 5 of you are like, we have fucked up. Because you jumped and there's nothing there. But just as you have that thought, there's this like ear-shattering, ear-piercing noise as once more, like just the reality around you just rips open. And they're bursting into the ether storm out of some far off place that you've never been, comes the delving machine. Here's where I'm going to need some really important rolls, because as the 5 of you drop, you're going to need to grab on. So if you've got an ability that will help you do this, now's the time to make your case and tell me what you do. As you see it there, it has at its innermost frame the essence of a Vermissian train, but it is also completely different. The time it's spent going through the heart means that the outside of it is marked and covered with the weirdest detritus and barnacles and stuff that has glommed onto it over the centuries before and the centuries yet to come. It is when it was made, this was at best a botch job. Okay? But now it is an alarming fusion of untried sorcery and untested techniques and chitinous things and meat where there should be metal in some places. And so you can grab onto anything, but I need to know what you do, and then I'll need a roll from you.
Oof.
Can I use the rope?
You sure can. We'll say that with this rope, you can add a die as an assist. So if there's like, you see a pipe coming off of one part that you think you can like lasso onto at least. But tell me what you're rolling.
Oh. Can I roll hunt since I'm lassoing this motherfucker?
Yep, you're hunting a train. Absolutely.
And technology, because it be
Okay.
a train.
Let's have it.
Hunt. Tech. And you said I could have an additional die?
Add an extra die there for using the rope. Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, 10. You are a cowboy. Yeah,
Can I bring
Jesse,
someone
just
along
like-
with me on that?
Besides Larry, yes. Who do you want to with a 10? Who do you reach out and grab?
If Toby's right behind me, I'll snag Toby.
Grab him, collar of the shirt, nape of the neck, down you go. And the two of you are like hanging off the bottom of this thing, and you're able to like clamber up back onto one of the cars toward the back. We'll say. What's everyone else? Bill, Elric, Wines. How do you make your landing here?
How far is this the delving machine for where we dropped and where we did drop?
Close enough to grab it.
Close enough to grab it?
You tell me.
All right. I'm gonna say that Wines, as his arm flew out first, and then he fell out once it tilted. As he's falling, he retracts his fist back to his hands, and then looks at the delving machine. And we're going to utilize our ability, not exactly how it's meant to be used, but I guess for the creation of the moment, we're going to use it this way. They get behind me. We're going to use the steam vent, which allows me to do a smoke tag. Is it possible to put enough steam through the machine that is my armor and project myself in a certain direction so that I'm able to
you want steam jets?
Yeah, like steam jet.
Yeah,
boom.
I think so. Why don't you make me a roll to make your landing? Make your landing. But then also add another die for using your armor in that way. So if you want to do hunt technology or kill technology or delve technology, then add one more die when you make the roll.
Oh God. Yeah, let's do hunt. We'll do hunt technology. That's standard, right? Or is this risky?
You know what? It's risky.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Let's see how it goes. Wow.
Oh.
Well, I'm not even bother taking that other dice because I don't think it's gonna help.
Well, here's what we're gonna do: is we're gonna give you some juicy. This is gonna be a D10 of stress to something. I'm guessing blood, although you could argue something else. It's Echo. You're being dragged through weirdness. You are.
Yeah.
So 8 stress.
8.
Where does that go?
I already have 10 blood stress, so let's not do that. Let's go ahead and do Echo.
Okay. 8 Echo stress, and then roll me a Fallout check.
Yes.
You take minor Fallout. I think this is Echo works here because it's the weirdness of all this other stuff going on. So you're going to take some minor Echo Fallout. Your minor Echo Fallout. Is this minor? Where am I? Are you major? Which section? Oh, yeah, you're major. Almost made it really bad for you.
I expect this, Dan. I expect this. Give me the pain. I didn't make a character.
You
not that
all of a sudden have like a moment where you jet yourself over there, but you slam into the side of the car, right? And you like your head rings for just a moment, and then you have this most palpable sense of deja vu.
Have you been in this place before?
You remember this train, obviously, but it's not just that you remember seeing it crush your living space, your home. You remember also being on board when it did that. But like, just as that happens, you shake your mind, you shake your head, and it's gone.
What?
And you pull yourself up to the doorway, and you like are at the back door of this car, and you go to open the door, but it's the door of your home back in Spire. And then you shake your head, and no, it's a train car door.
This place.
Check in with the others.
Just open the door.
Bill, what you doing?
So, gonna just use a burst of air to get as close as possible to the train. Maybe land on top of it. Maybe crash through a window. Whatever's funniest.
Yeah, baby. Add another die for this roll here. It is risky.
It's risky. And +1. Here we go. 9.
Yeah, yeah.
'cause
You
got two of them.
yeah, you surf on in there, buddy. You, tell me how it looks.
For those who are inside the train and outside the train, they just hear a and then a oh no, that's a window. Why?
Did
Excellent.
he just fart through the window?
Did.
He
And what
just
about
may
Elric?
have.
So in this place where we've seen buildings become sentient, where we've seen ridiculous things happen and magic is completely chaotic and awry, can I try and compel a cult roll? He's going to ask the train to slow down just a tiny bit for him.
You sure can. That's some outside the box. I love it. You can definitely do that.
Yeah, so he's just falling, his hands sort of crossed in front of his chest, accepting that that's
Still
what he needs
risky.
to do. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and click that box. And you know what? Actually, I'm also going to use where is it? I have an ability here where I can roll a d6, and if it is under my current echo stress, I gain mastery on the ability. If it's over, I gain that much fallout.
All right, yeah, roll a d6.
All right.
And what's your current echo stress?
3. So I
you
just
have
need
to
a 3 or
roll-
less. I did not roll a 3 or less. Yep, that's more echo.
Yeah, that's not awesome.
Okay,
So you take that. You don't roll a
Mhm.
fallout check for it, which is nice.
correct. But this, hey,
Aha!
all right.
Okay.
What is it? What do you say?
Just a tiny bit. I'll be there shortly. Just slow down a little bit for me.
You can't tell whether it's slowing down or if it's causing everything else to speed up. But you match step and you step gingerly onto the car where the others are, with grace. So if I'm right, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think Jezzy and Toby are, and maybe Elric are on the roof of this train car. Wines is at the back of it at the door, trying to get the door open, and Bill is hanging off the side. You hit a window.
I thought he crashed into the delving machine like through
I
the
like that too.
window.
So Bill is halfway in this car and halfway out.
His little feet kicking.
It's adorable. And Bill, as you look around, you can see that this appears to be like living quarters or something like that for the original train staff. But it looks like nobody's used them for an incredibly long time. There are sort of bunks and little like cubby holes and things like that, but for now it's just sort of a car near the back. However, you hear footsteps from further up the car, which is unexpected.
Are they heading my way?
If you want to make me a roll and put a risk on it, you can find out.
That would be discern, and I'll throw a cult into there because
Yeah, that works. Discern occult works great.
discern occult roll. Oh, that's under risky still. Whoops. That would be a 9
Yeah. Since
if
it's
it
not
was
risky.
standard.
Okay, excellent. We're going to say that you take some stress here. This stress is going to be I'm doing a D10 stress here for while we're on the train, and this is going to be fortune.
Ooh,
So you take 5 points of fortune stress, and then roll me a fallout to see if that affects the outcome. No fallout. Why does it say
Wait.
0?
yeah, that doesn't seem right. Hold on.
Yeah, that's not right at all.
There we go.
There we go.
It didn't register.
No fallout. You hear these voices, and some of them say, "No, there's nobody in here, but we're not alone. Check on the roof." And as the three of you on the roof stand up, It's got to be Jesse who hears it first. There is a voice coming from up car. It says, "You." And you turn around, and there, flanked by 3 other men, is a beggar thunder chaser. However, she looks about 3 decades older than she did before. Her hair is gray. She has like wrinkles in knoll places. She is worn and tired, and she says, 38 years I've been looking for you. I knew you'd show up here eventually. And she pulls out a gun. Now, you have her gun. This one is a large single chamber, like single output gun of some kind. But as she pulls it out, some sort of detritus, some big boulder comes flying, and she lets it fire out, and you see this finely tuned beam of light cut through this rock as she fires off this last gun and turns it towards you, and she says, "I've waited a long time for this. You're gonna give me my gun back."
You want your gun? Eat it. I'll shoot her.
Okay, great. All right, so let's enter in here to this shootability contest. I call combat shootability contest.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Hi, Raiders. We're getting tons of Raiders. Hello, babies. Mwah.
We're fighting. We're
Houston.
fighting an old lady who wasn't old like a week ago.
Yeah.
So that's weird.
Time's weird.
Time is
Apparently,
weird.
she's been down here looking for Jesse for 38 years.
38 years. Wow. I mean,
Okay,
it's
Jesse,
kind
what
of
do you wanna roll for
flattering
me?
if you think about it.
What you gonna do with them bees? You're half made out of
What you gonna do with
bees.
all them bees inside your
bees.
chest. I'm gonna shoot this bitch. Sorry. I've already warned you all about my brain
And the
Anyway,
bees.
and the bees. Can I do kill technology?
Yes, of course. I think that's entirely appropriate.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're using her gun.
Oh yes.
Okay, now she's not at point blank range. She's
So it's
medium-ish.
just a regular D10 right now.
All right.
Come on, baby. That's an 8.
Ooh, a success. So she, just as a reminder, still has the same stats as she had last time, which means that my computer should stop freezing up. There we go. She has a protection of 2, which means the first 2 points will get eaten up. And her resistance total is a 10.
Okie doke. Come on, baby.
Go ahead and roll me whatever die you want to use for that.
So it'll be a D10.
That's right. You could kill her in one shot. No, you could only 1 point of damage. You wing her,
Man.
and she just sort of gives off a little chuckle. Sid, who goes next? Remember, Bill and Wines are downstairs.
Yes.
So there might be guys down there.
It's got to be
and
one of the
sad boys are upstairs with you.
Sad boys are upstairs with me. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Wines, why don't you figure out how to get inside the train?
I think that sounds like a great idea.
No action necessary, Wines, if you just want to open the door.
Yeah, like, do
Right.
do doorknobs and sliding doors kind of work the same?
Wow, these are great questions.
I think I opened the door.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
We
great.
lost
cool,
RJ.
yeah.
What happened?
We
Yeah.
regained RJ.
Oh, there he is.
Fell off the train. Oh, good. Okay.
We have regained RJ.
It's a guessing game. It's anyone's guess.
So yeah, I swing open the door and just kind of like orangutan swing my big ass armored Vermisian knight self into the place with this like little slide in into the room.
Yes.
What am I looking at?
You see living quarters. You see Bill a few rows up halfway in the car with his legs sticking out. Past that are like bunks, and then down at the end you see 3 guys who look like Ptolemy Bay guys. Some of them older, some of them you've never met before, new recruits, that sort of thing. Most of them mutated in weirdness from being in the heart for so long.
Okay. Judging from the distance, imagine of a cart and there's bunks next to me and there's stuff. I see these three people. Wines goes, I recognize you, and grabs the bunk beds and just hurls it at the all three of
Yes,
them. Just
I
like
love this.
all like whoever big those bunk beds are. Hopefully they're attached. I'm whipping them at them.
If they were attached, they're not anymore. You're gonna grab one and throw it down the cart at this dude. Make me a roll here.
Let's
Kill
see.
technology work for Jezzy. Might work for you.
Yeah, let's do kill technology as well. At standard or risky, DM?
This is risky.
Risket. Bada boop.
In fact, you know what?
Can I
After
have
this
some
roll, it's dangerous from here on out.
I throw the beds.
Okay, you go to rip a bed off, and you try to pull it off, but you are not successful. Take this much stress. Take 8 points of stress to fortune,
Lordy.
and then roll a fallout for me.
Yeah. Major
Oh.
fallout.
Major fortune fallout. Okay. Now, do you want to take this major fallout, or do you want to combine it into like a critical fallout or something? That's always an option too. If you take 2 major fallouts, you can take a critical fallout too.
Question
That's
would be
like
for you,
end of the line
DM.
stuff, which could
Is that-
usher in your zenith.
Could I technically could I move that stress to somebody else? No, I already rolled. But can I move that stress to somebody else? I'm gonna use my ability collateral, and I'm gonna move it to one of the telling me Bay people. Hopefully, it's like his bed or something like that.
Oh,
Like,
okay. I love that. So they take major fallout. Yeah, for sure. You can project your stress. Like you go to throw it, and somehow you bend your luck here. Maybe it's the chip. Right? Maybe something in the chip allows you to push the bad luck onto them.
Yes.
And let's see. I want to see what a fortune fallout, a major one, would be.
I love collateral all the time, so it comes in handy. That it does.
He goes. He probably pulls out a gun and realizes it's a hot dog. Like it's very silly and stupid, but just oh man,
What am I
put
gonna
a hot
do
dog
with
in
this
the gun holster
pussy?
again. What? He makes the face. And then he's looking for something else to use. Who do you toss it to from here? Bill is here next to you, but there's Sad Boys upstairs.
I say we give it a Bill.
All right, Billy.
What's going on? I've been stuck in this window.
You saw Wine try to throw a bet at a guy.
Oh,
They're telling me Bay Company's here.
Just pulls out his pistol, aims it forward at the guy, and just.
Yeah. What kind of roll do you want to make for that?
It's probably gonna have to be kill, but I don't have that. Kill a cult.
Kill would be good. Hunt would be good.
Yeah.
I guess technically guns can compel you to do something. Like stop breathing.
Absolutely.
Hey, have you considered being dead? Okay, all right. I'm gonna let you have that. Things going forward are dangerous. Dangerous rolls going forward. Because this is a tight situation. But I think that's cool that you absolutely can shoot a dude. Make me a roll against the resistance of this whole situation. So resistance is at a 9 right now. With a critical success, what's the gun stress die?
D8.
Okay, roll a D10.
5.
5. It goes down to a 4.
Would that be a D12 because I used my gun magic?
Would you like to re-roll it with a D12?
No, I'll keep it fair. That
Okay. Hey, 5 isn't bad.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I forgot they have 2 protections. So it's the resistance is at a 6 now. It only went down by 3. So Bill, you just pull yourself out of the window, or you just say, did you shoot from the window?
I imagine he was watching Wines throw the bed at the guy as he was pulling himself out, and now this guy is struggling with the bed, and suddenly there's a bullet hole through it.
Yeah, feathers.
Yeah.
Go flying everywhere, and the guy falls over dead. Still another guy down there. Which sad boy would you like to toss it to now?
I don't see Benj. I'll pass it to Elric.
Yeah, pick a sad boy. Elric, you're muted. And Tal and
checks out.
Bigger Thunder Chaser and 3 friends are here, and they have big scary guns.
Perfect. Elric true forms. His true form is really, really spooky now. So it deals D4, but since we're in spooky chaos, is it a D6 now for just going into true form?
Yep.
Okay.
It is. Is that for anyone who sees it?
Adversaries. So
Ooh,
it's
okay.
enemies. Yeah.
So Toby and Jezzy aren't scared of your true form.
So that's 6 off of the true form.
Okay. So you take their resistance down to 2 as just like the sheer terror of seeing you messes with them so badly.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to do for flavor wise here as you just transform and terrify them?
Flavor wise, it's just the creepy little wave to a beggar. That's it.
Nice.
Just a hello, it's been a while.
Excellent. Toby, can you put put this to a close?
So yeah, so on top of the train, is it just a beggar with us?
It is a beggar and 3 others, and there were 2 downstairs. Now there's only 1.
No, there's only one. I want to use my new ability. I have sudden death, which allows me to enter the gray and exit the gray instantaneously.
Oh yeah, step on in.
So what I would like to do is enter into the gray, walk
Okay.
behind a beggar, exit the gray, and try and slit her throat.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yes.
What kind of role do you want to pair with this? Summonly.
Kill a call?
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Roll me a kill occult.
And it's dangerous?
Is dangerous. Yes.
Damn.
2. You bamf into the gray, but something about the Amiran zone and the space that the Delving Machine takes up, the gray is disorienting. You're not used to that. It's usually boring, right?
Yeah.
It's usually like the DMV waiting room, right? And right now it's like a house of mirrors. Everything is just like sort of like twisted and weird, and so it's hard for you to get your bearings. And when you emerge, you mean to be standing behind a beggar, but instead a beggar's standing behind you.
Oh shit.
So we're gonna take some stress here
Okay.
as she. Well, we'll see what happens. Take D4 blood stress as she takes a hunting blade from her side and reaches around to try and slash you with it. But make a Fallout check to see what happens. Make
Okay.
a Fallout.
The
Can you
first
do anything?
time each session you take major blood, mind, or fortune fallout, your death manifests to protect you and inflicts D8 stress on whatever caused the fallout.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
A deluge of
Absolutely.
orphan arms reach out and grab a beggar's hand as she's trying to stab you. So go ahead and roll stress against the resistance. 1.
God damn it.
It doesn't damage her.
But it
But
saves
she
your
doesn't-
ass.
She doesn't like give you. I was just going to pick arterial wound. Would have been a good pick there, but so saves your life. Basically, all these little orphans, and just then, as everybody's had a turn, a beggar says, "I'm gonna get what's mine. You want to show me your true form, kid? I'll show you my true form." And then something weird happens. Like you think that it might be just like not on purpose, because it happens before she can finish the sentence. The guys next to her, 1, 2, 3, all burst into flame and start screaming.
Huh.
Oh.
And she turns and she's like, "What?" Downstairs, the one living guy down there bursts into flame, falls on the mattress, sets the mattress on fire. And you all have a moment to see a beggar look confused and then look back at you, and she said, "Is this you? Did you?" And poof, she turns into a tower of flame, and all of them are immolated and burned alive in front of you. And that's when he pulls himself up onto the roof. He is 8 feet tall. He is human, or he was a long time ago when his family came here. His parents were sorcerers for the Gwenardasi Cabal. And when they were killed, he spent years living in the Black Caisson alone. And then he was adopted by the priests of Inkaran. He was given a second chance from the god of income and debt, and he used that second chance to make guns. Guns and guns and guns. And right now he's got one of them in his hand, but it's huge. It's a Maxim gun, one of those huge rotating barrels that shoot thousands of rounds a second. It is steaming with arcane energy, but everything else about him is bright blue and gold. He has this big blue mustache giving big, like Dr. Robotnik energy, but he is mostly just solid. He's this huge man. He climbs up on top and he says, "So you're the ones who've been causing me all this trouble, huh?
Oh.
I had to call in my last favor and give up everything that was mine in order to get a chance at this train. And so if you think that you're going to get to that front car before me, you've got another thing coming." And the gun starts to wind up. And next time, we'll face off against Ptolemy Bay, who has sacrificed
shit.
his entire group to have the power to control this train.
Crazy.
I see. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy. Hey, I'm gonna call it right now. Next episode, 1 week from tonight, is our finale. Is going to be our season finale as the group tries to get to the front of this train and stop whatever is trying to stop them. Currently, it's Ptolemy Bay, the massive gun mogul of the city of Spire, and apparently Scottish, which I didn't know till I started using his voice.
Oh, I love it.
Thanks to everyone for all the raids. Who was it? Lindy, Entropy Emporium, a bunch of other people, Matt in a Hat. We appreciate all of you, and we love you so much. Thanks for stopping by and for hanging out in chat. Next week, episode 11 will be our finale. You want to come back for that. But before we do that, let's go around and talk to our cast and just check in. Remind us what your beats are. We're going to figure out if you hit any of them tonight. It was pretty hectic. It was pretty wild. There was a house, there's a floating thing, and there's a train. So let's go in reverse order as we did from the start. So Ollie, we're going to have you go up first, my friend. I was so... we haven't really had that Elric flashback, of this like origin story, and I'm so glad we got to do it tonight in that moment. And when you told me before the show started that you want to do this thing, this ability, that you have a haven that goes with you as like a witch's hut, and it was in this text, and we worked it in there, but I sort of tied it to the backstory, and that was my highlight.
That was great.
What'd you think?
I had so much fun tonight. Thank you.
Oh,
that was great.
Awesome. Well, I had fun too. Anything you want to tell folks at home who are watching?
Oh, appreciate you all watching. Thank you.
All right. Super duper. Let us go around, and who would be next? That would be RJ. RJ.
Hello.
Hey, RJ. I love that when I give you something in game, and I say, don't throw it, and don't drink it. I know you're going to do both those things. I'm like, if this thing will explode if you open it, you're like, I'm going to open it.
Got him.
You cannot put a shiny red button in front of me.
That was shiny as hell. And I'm so glad that you got a little bit, but I wanted you to keep it. I wanted you to use it again at a surprise moment. But
Surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
What else you got going on? That sort of thing.
We have started up pre-recordings of Luck and Chaos over at the Hype Goblins channel, so look out for that because we are back in action, baby. Also on Saturdays, you can catch Sid and I over on G Game Nights, where we do some fun stuff in Blades in the Dark, and hopefully we get to Sentai and Sensibilities. It's gonna be so good.
So excited.
I jumped into the Blades in the Dark stream last weekend. I wasn't in chat, but I was having a fun time watching you guys. I love you so much.
You
Thank
came
you
in
for
at
being here, buddy.
some of the
Thank you
most dramatic moments.
Thank you for Bill being such a disaster.
That's
Just hanging out of windows and what a guy. I love him. Benji, Toby had a lot of. You had 2 great orphan moments tonight, but that last one, where you got to use that to stop, like that was going to be bad.
Yeah.
That she was going to like impale Toby, and the orphans at least they got to stop it, but it was just so beautiful. It was so perfectly timed. What else you got going on?
Saturdays I'm over at that D'Angelo's channel streaming some Mythic Odyssey of Theros. So
Word.
check me out there.
How are the Odysseys going?
I play a Triton and a Speedo, so it's going
So
great.
Great. Just like real life then.
Yeah.
Mm,
Got it. Cool.
I need
Cool.
pictures.
Cool. Let's just go and Derek, what are you doing, Derek?
I needed pictures. He said it's a Speedo. Do not threaten
Oh,
me with
gotcha,
a good
gotcha.
time. Do not threaten me with a banana hammock.
This week was a little less wines than last week, because last week was a lot of wines.
A lot
And
of
so
wines.
this week was a little less. But
Mm.
you had what might be my favorite line of the episode, which is that the dealer knows his table. And so that's how you knew that Elric belonged here. You're like, a dealer knows his table. You know this place. And that was I thought that was super cool.
Thank you.
Anyway, Derek, what else you got?
No, nothing. I mean, mostly just streaming on Atop Mountain, just hanging out here once every week until the next week, and then I'm not here ever again. I never get to come back. They never will ever ask. I'm too much. I am been banned. This is public now.
That is not
Oh,
true.
wow. Breaking
That is-
news,
that-
everyone.
This is.
Derek,
I
atop
talked
Derek
to
Mountain,
exactly
too
1.5
cool.
person.
Too much
What?
of a bad boy for High Shelf Collective.
Oh my god, you know it, man. I'm that guy. I'll
Well,
light your cribs on fire. Your kids will have no.
I hope you can be here for the finale then.
Nope.
Next week.
No, of course. But yeah, that's all I got pretty much going on. It's just streaming on a Top Dark Mountain and then hanging out here. So thank you for having me and
Awesome.
catch me over there.
Thank you, buddy. Love you. And Sid, just one of my favorite people, and a big, strong proponent of Big Weird Ladies, a strong fellow proponent of Big Weird Ladies.
Fucking Lulu.
And
I love them.
I'm just, I was like, ooh, I want to drop. So I did a lot of like curveballs for Jezzy because I wanted a Baker to show back up, and then I knew that Ptolemy Bay was going to sacrifice his entire gang for their power. And just to have her like, now we're gonna fight, and just like, I wanted you to be able to get some shots in, but then have her burst into flames and not get to fight you.
It was devastating in the best possible way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jesse is back down to 0 enemies.
Yeah. She loves
Officially.
everybody. Yeah, officially. She gone.
What else do you have going on besides Blades in the Dark on Saturdays?
Yeah. Speaking of big weird ladies, I am also over on game nights with 2 G's and a K on Mondays. We are playing Fistful of Darkness, which is the Weird West version of Blades in the Dark. And I am a gigantic minotaur lady who builds traps and guns.
All right, stop. We got terms of service. You gotta stop being
So lewd.
She's
Big minotaur lady.
65 years old, all right?
Oh, I know. I've seen that artwork. She's anything else?
That's me. Thanks for hanging
Awesome.
out and rating
Thank
everybody.
you. I think that's everybody. Yes, I think it is. Thank you, all you folks in chat. And once again, thanks to our raiders for coming in and for hanging out with us. I am sure that we are going to do it. Oh, we're going to do a raid over to our friends at Neon Lights Roleplay and go check out what they're doing. So until we see you next week for the finale, make sure you have your tickets before you jump on the train.